Welcome children. Today we are going to start that another part of this decimal part. Here we will discuss about the multiplication of decimal numbers. How we can do this one. So for that we will learn to multiply two decimal number. We will learn to multiply a decimal number with a whole number. And the most important thing, we will learn to multiply a decimal number with the power of 10. Like we can multiply this one by 10, then we can multiply this one by 100, we can multiply this one by 1000. So first of all, let's come to how can we multiply, and when we are discussing about that, let's multiply this one by whole number or 10, 100 or 1000. It will be a little bit same type. And again we will go through, we will check this one by the common fraction also. So let's take two decimal number. Okay, let it be, I am taking here the first example I am taking, let it be, it is 2.7 and I am multiplying this one by, let it be, you take 0.2. Here I have taken two decimal numbers, but you don't know how to multiply these numbers. Okay, and here in these two numbers you might have noticed that both the number have one decimal place. Here one decimal place, here also one decimal place. So the first thing you have to keep in your mind, as in this case, in this multiplication, you have two decimal places in each of them, one decimal places. So the product you will get, it must have two decimal places. Yes, that decimal places will be increased in the product because both of them have one places. So in total it will become two decimal places. Now see how we can multiply this one. For that I am going to apply, or I will show you the way as we were doing in fraction. So first I will convert this decimal number in common fraction. This decimal fraction will be converted here to common fraction. How can I do? Let's come to that. See here what I can write, 2.7 stands for, I can write, it is 7 in 10th place, that means one decimal place is there. So I can divide this one by 10. Okay. Now second number, it has been given 0.2. So one decimal place is there. So I can write here it is 2 by 10. So now what I will do here, these two numerator as we were doing in common fraction, like that only we will do. These two numerator will be multiplied here and two denominator will be multiplied here. So two numerator, when I am multiplying, what I am getting, it will be 54 by 100. Now this is the most important thing when you will be expertise in this part, what you will go to follow. You will count the zeros with this one, that means the power of 10 has been given here. Here you can see it have two zeros, and based on that we are going to put the decimal, and ultimately what we will get, that as these two numbers have two decimal places, so that product you are getting that also have two decimal places. So here what I can write, it will be two decimal places I need to give. So from the right hand side towards the left, we will go to count. So here after that it is for ones place, then it is for 100 place. So this is 100 place. Here I am giving that decimal here. Okay, so based on that you must just follow how many zeros are there, as it have two zeros. So we will start counting from the right hand side towards the left. So left hand side we will move, then we will put the decimal. So in this case your answer will be 50. Now let's come to that multiplication of a decimal number and a whole number. What will happen if I am taking a number like, in example 2, I am taking a number, let it be, I am taking here 1.8 and I am multiplying this one by, let it be, by 4. What will happen in this case? So here you might have noticed that this number don't have any decimal places. Only 1.8 have one decimal place. That means you have understood that in this product of these two numbers, you will get only one decimal place. So let's come to that one as we have done in the early case. Here also I will change this one in common fraction, like 1.8 stands for 18 by 10. Then I will multiply this one by 4, as it does not have any denominator, let it be. So here I can write 18 into 4 by 10. So when I am multiplying these two, what I am getting? I am getting 17 22 by 10. So the result, you have only 1 0. So 1 decimal place you will give. So from where? From right hand side you will count. So after leaving one number we will put the decimal. So my answer will be 7.2. So in this way you can multiply one decimal number and a whole number. So what will happen when you are going to multiply any number with 10, 100 and 1000? How you will count that places? Let's see. I am coming to that example 3. Let's come to example 3. Here, let it be, I am taking a number. Let's take a number for your consideration. Let it be, it is 3.605. And this number I will multiply by 10, then 100, then 1000. By all these three numbers, I will multiply this number. So what will happen? So let's come to the first case. Here I am going to multiply this one by 10. So what can I write? Here I can write this one will be 3605 as it have 3 decimal places. So I will take 1000 because 3 zeros will be there. Then I am multiplying this one by 10. So ultimately what I am getting? 3605, then 0 by 1, 2, 3. So let's put the decimal. From the right hand side I have to leave 3 places. So 1, 2, 3 places. So here I will put the decimal. So it will be 36.05. That after the number that zeros are coming, it does not have any meaning. Like here it was like that, but this 0 does not have any meaning. But this 0 have the meaning. So here you are getting 36.05 when you are multiplying this one by 10. Now come to the second part where I am going to multiply this one by 100. What I will get? It is 3.605 into 100. What will happen? Here it will be 3605 by, again it is 1000 for the 3 decimal places. So let's multiply the numerator. It will be 3605 then 10. Here it is 1, 2, 3. So 3 decimal places I have to count 1, 2, 3. After that here only I will put the decimal. So let's put, it will be 360.5. Here it is 00. That 0 does not have any meaning. So if you are not giving, then also it is. So in second case your answer will be 360.5. Okay. Now what will happen in the third case? Let's see when I am going to multiply this one by 1000. Here I am doing this one. That is, it is 3.605. I am going to multiply this one by 1000. So what will happen? Again I will change this one to the common fraction. Yes, and I am multiplying this one by 1000. So what I am getting? 36051230. Then here also you have 30. So that 30 will be cancelled because by this 30 I will put the decimal. I will count this one. So it is 1, 2, 3. Here I am getting the decimal. So it will be 3605. This is the answer you will get. So in this way you have to multiply any decimal number if you have asked to multiply this one by 10, 100 and 1000. Okay. So here what is the main thing we have learned? When we are multiplying any number with that 10, 100 or 0, what we are doing? What the product we are getting in case of the numerator. That numerator we are getting, and based on the denominator we are counting how many zeros are there in the denominator. Based on that we are moving the decimal places. Towards which side? We are moving the decimal towards the, from the right hand side towards the left side. We are putting the decimal based on that. And you might have noticed if we are comparing these two questions. Here our question was 3.605 and we are multiplying this one by 10. When let's take this part only. This is the question. Yes, and it was multiplied by 100. Or you can take this one. Take this much only. Here you have seen that when this number has been multiplied by 1 0. So one place decimal has been shifted from the question. Decimal has been shifted towards the right hand side. Yes, see, in question it was 3.605, but in answer it is coming now after multiplying by 10. That here decimal was after 3, but now it has been shifted to one place because 1 0 was increased here, so one place. So when we have multiplied this one by 100, you might have noticed that it has been, that decimal has been shifted to two places. So it gone up to after 0. Yes, so it becomes 360.5. So directly you can solve this question by counting the places. As we have done in this question, you can see here it has been multiplied by 1000. So the decimal has been shifted towards the right hand side by 3 places, and my answer is coming 3605. Okay, so in this way you people just try to solve the questions given in your exercise. I hope you can do. Let's try the exercise.